Hi, this is Jana and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are having lo mein, homemade lo mein. Erin is dancing over here, aren't you, Erin?
I am.
How long have I made this for you?
As long as I can remember, especially like early, what is it? Middle school
Since
days.
you were born, you
Yeah.
could eat.
It's so
This
good.
was a staple at our house when my husband was in school and we had a baby and I quit my job to stay home. And this just made meat go farther. And so stretch it. That's right, Erin. We had to stretch. That's back in the days where we counted hot dogs, and a lot of people still do today. And so this is a great way. So we put in 5 packs of ramen noodles, okay? That everybody already knows. I was kind of shocked when I saw when they sell them single at the store. At some stores, they're selling them for 50 cents a pack. I'm like, wow. Back in my day, they were like 9 cents a pack on 5 cents on sale.
We'll get back there.
We'll get back there.
We'll get back there.
I love your positive thinking.
Happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts. That's Erin's famous saying. So we've got our ramen noodles in here. And the reason I'm still showing you this is we just gently break them up. You can use chopsticks. You can use your pasta scoop here, big fork, whatever you want. And we don't want these to get overcooked. They're only going to cook because we're going to cook them some more. So we only want to get them to about 2 minutes, maybe, just to soften them up, not overcook them.
But she used to make this like when we get home from school growing up. It's like a staple.
Yeah, and so we had some meat this weekend and we have some leftover beef. You can use leftover chicken, you can use hot dogs, you can use Spam, you can use any meat that your family has left over or has in the refrigerator. So you don't even have to put meat in. If you've got leftover carrots, if you've got leftover onions, if you've got leftover anything. I just slopped all over my stove here.
The clean stove.
The clean stove. Okay, we're just about there. I can kind of go by the feel of them. Because we're going to cook them again and I don't want to have mushy ramen. I don't like mushy ramen. Okay. So I'm going to come right back. I'm going to drain these. These are, see, they're like ramen noodles now. So I'm going to shut the heat off right there. I'm going to drain them with my handy dandy little drainer Erin got me for Christmas a few years ago.
And
we'll be right back. Okay, we just drained these ramen noodles. Now I have 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. And I'm going to cover the noodles with sesame oil. And stir them up so they don't stick together while I'm doing the other part.
it gives the noodles flavor.
Oh, yeah, really good flavor too. Just like that. Now I'm going to set these way to the side. There. Now I have my wok. Don't let guys slop all over the stove with those noodles. So now, Erin, I'm going to have you hit the fan there. I'm going to get my hair out.
Yeah, get your fancy remote. It's been
There we go.
convenient so she doesn't have to reach up into the camera or on her tippy toes.
My sweet husband gave me that. And so we've got our skillet, and when you're adding oil to a skillet, it's better if you don't want anything to stick that your skillet's seasoned first of all, or if you're using stainless steel, you don't have to have a wok. And you can make this smaller batches, bigger batches, just cut the recipe in half or...
Whatever fits your
But Erin
families.
would, I don't know what she would do if I cut the recipe in half.
Oh, I got work. It's for work this week.
This is her work meal. She eats it for lunch.
I have the weird schedule, so it's my brunch.
And so I'm heating up my wok here, and I'm going to add in a few tablespoons of, I got peanut oil, but use whatever fat or olive oil, whatever you like. A high temperature would be best, but you know, so not everybody can go out and buy different oils. So if you use vegetable oil or whatever you use, okay? And I had some onions that were starting to look like they were getting lonesome.
A little bit.
And so in my drawer from the holiday, And so I'm using what I had left. There's a little stem. And so I'm going to walk my onion. Just like this. And since I'm going to cut that real quick, I'm also going to add in, see, if you don't like it, don't put it in. We have some celery. You know, when you have the carrots and celery and Hidden Valley Ranch dip and everything, you have those left in your refrigerator. If you do, you can put that in. This is kind of a refrigerator clean out, so I'm showing you what I've got in my house. You do what's in your house, whatever you like. I'm turning my fire on to high for this part.
And she just cooks these down real good, so.
However you like, if you like it crispy or cooked down. Just like this. I had leftover like beef roast and steak, so that is what's in my cup. So it's already been cooked, and so I don't have to necessarily cook it again. I just need to heat it up.
Like throw it in last minute.
Yeah, because I don't want it to get tough. And so we're going to cook this for just a few seconds, and then I'm going to come back and add some cabbage to it. All right, we're back, and I'm going to add in some cabbage that I had in the refrigerator. Just like that, as much as you want, because they're going to shrink down a little bit. Think of going to your favorite Asian restaurant, and what do they put in your ramen? Very few vegetables. Some places we've gone to, it's a little bit more vegetables.
When I go to the Asian restaurant, I always ask for extra broccoli and celery.
You do. My kids are all great salad and vegetable eaters. Always have been. We never really had a problem with.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. When Erin was a baby in her high chair, I used to give her thawed frozen peas and tofu. And she still to this day loves frozen peas and tofu.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so you can see the cabbage starting to wilt. Now I'm going to add in a clove of garlic. If you want it, put it in. If you don't. If you want more, put in more. I put in more. Now, my husband just said before we put the cabbage in, he says, if he's in the living room watching football, he goes, it's smelling great.
Like really good.
Yeah.
And we haven't put
sesame oil.
And we haven't even put the good stuff in yet.
Yeah. So we'll be back in just about 30 seconds probably. Okay. I'm going to just set this little veggies aside. Now listen, carrots would be perfect in here, but somebody that's running a camera can't eat carrots.
I love them. They just hurt my stomach.
Yeah. We don't know why. Don't know that it's an allergy.
Part of me wants to do an experiment, but I got to do it on a day off.
See, that's why you have a seasoned cast iron, seasoned wok, because everything doesn't stick, right? Mm-hmm. So now we're reheating our wok. Add a little bit more oil. And this is all I have for leftover meat, right? But I'm going to take this off for just
a second. Yeah, re-show it.
Huh?
I said the meat wasn't showing in the video.
Oh, I will. Just a second here. I'm going to show you something. Oh, I don't want to spill it on that. I have some liquid smoke, optional. It's just that if you're a barbecue person, I put in like just a few. I mean, that stuff is way too potent. Of liquid smoke onto my meat, because we had one Asian restaurant that did that, and oh my gosh, it was so good. A fun little piece of onion. So now I'm going to put in this leftover beef with a little bit of smoke flavor. Now my husband's going to really say, wow. It's going to smell so good.
And it was very tender steak to start with, too. So.
Yeah.
And even he suggested LoMein last night.
What?
Even he suggested LoMein.
Yeah. My husband's like, I think you need to have some LoMein. Now I don't want to overcook this because we don't want well done, but if your family likes well done, then cook it well done. So you can see I'm doing this real time minus just a few seconds. Okay. I'm just heating this up. That's all I'm doing. Because it was cold out of the refrigerator. You can slice it thin, you can slice it cubes, you can slice it strips. Whatever you like. You're the cook. Okay, I'm going to pull this off. So you see, there's not going to be a lot of meat in this dish compared to the noodles. That's what we're doing, is just making it all work. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Got it, Erin?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to shut that off for just 1 second because I don't want to have my heat over this. Now I'm going to move over here.
Over here?
Yep. And now I'm going to make the soy sauce. Get my little spatula here. So I have 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. If you don't have dark soy sauce, I've never seen dark soy sauce at our typical grocery store. You can just use regular soy sauce, okay? It's just a little bit sweeter is what it is. And then I've got 4 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And you can buy small bottles of oyster sauce. They were like $1.49 maybe.
We always head up the Asian market in Atlanta.
And then I've got a 1/2 cup of beef broth. If you don't have beef broth, use water or chicken broth, whatever you have. Just like this. And then I have 2 teaspoons of sugar, just regular white sugar. Just like that. And that's our sauce. If you like yours thick, then you can add like a teaspoon of cornstarch to that. But remember, there's starch in the noodles.
So that'll thicken it up.
Yeah, and Erin and I, when we go to an Asian restaurant, what do we always do? Order extra sauce.
Sauce. Always extra sauce.
That's our taste, okay? And so, just like this, I'm gonna whisk. I got my mini whisk here. Just like that. Now I'm gonna move back over to the stove here. Running out of room. We got all this stuff going on here. It's okay. Now, I'm gonna add in my sesame noodles. Whoop-a-daisy. Gotta stir them up just a minute. There we go. So you already can tell it's gonna make a lot of noodles. And that's what we're talking about when we say stretch, make lots of meals with very little leftover stuff that you have. Now I'm gonna add in our sauce. Just like that. See, you can see why we made a little extra sauce. See how it absorbed into the noodles? Now I'm going to turn off my heat because the rest of this is hot. Now I'm going to add in my meat and my vegetables, the cabbage, the celery, the onions, just like that. Now I'm going to stir this gently so I don't slop it all over. Got my heat off. Now imagine if there was some carrots in there for a little brightness, but like I said, we don't put them in because of Erin. My husband and I were here by ourselves. We would put carrots in.
Yep.
Or you could put in peas, frozen peas.
That would be good.
Yeah. So I'm going to mix this up. We'll be right back. Okay, we've got everything mixed up here. It's time to serve. Honey, you want a big plate or a little plate? I already know. And so we've got it ready to go. You can serve this with spring rolls, or you can buy those in the frozen section or make your own. My neighbor girl used to come over and help me make egg rolls and spring rolls. We had the best chats during that time. So sweet. Now she's almost 50 years old.
We're being quick tonight. We just have some quick little wontons that we got.
So that is our beef lo mein. Just like that, great way to use our leftovers and have a delicious meal. You don't feel like you're eating leftovers when you remake them.
This is very good.
So thank you for stopping by my kitchen. The recipe will be in the description box below.